everybody, and welcome to devstream 167. Really quickly, let's address the Utico in the room. Rebecca Ford.
Yeah, just sometimes you gotta stay home. It's just that simple. Chin is codpiece adjacent, and I'm just really excited about.
Oh, now we lost her.
She gone.
So anyway, about Deviri, we did say at the, we did our, well, I guess we didn't do a December dev stream last year. We did a November one, right? And we said, see y'all on the other side. So we wanted to do a Deviri dev stream right in January. And honestly, we just didn't want to do it because we wanted more time to give you a presentation since TennoCon that puts into context our next open world. And I certainly owe everyone an apology that was looking forward to the Deviri dev stream to start their year off, but it will be worth the wait. It will be in February. And Deviri is just a very beautifully wild.
Question mark.
She's a question mark now.
There will be the February deep dive Deviri dev streamer where we'll walk you through everything. But I did bring some screenshots I just wanted to talk to everyone a little bit about. But this is underneath Deviri. There will be some beautiful and quite peculiar caves for you to explore. And there will be some information about perhaps the truth of Deviri. Just a little bit more of a look of the landscape itself. Deviri is unlike any other open world we've done. It's going to be very strange, very beautiful. The team is putting together some incredible ways for you to explore and play, and you will get a full gameplay breakdown in our next dev stream. Are you a baby watching the stream?
Your diapers.
Are there babies watching?
Yeah. One newer addition is an emote, and it comes in two parts, left hand and the right hand, and if you can coordinate it with a bestie or a new friend, you can come together and make yourself a heart. And because Reb and I are besties for life, we're going to show it off here. So I'm going to be left.
All right, I'll be right.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at that!
We want to, give ourselves some more time with Deviri. So we came up with Citrine's Last Wish, which is an update that is very classic Warframe, and importantly to me, it brings a very beautiful theme and also some characters that I love, and I'm sure the community loves as well. So what we are doing with Citrine's Last Wish is we're bringing a Warframe, we're bringing a variant game mode, and we're bringing some characters into the spotlight that A, might love minerals, and B, might be looking for ways to improve the tube men. And for that reason, this update as a package is going to have some themes of love, some themes of loss within a story that you'll play in this variant game mode. And these characters that are perhaps encased in minerals are critical to the story of Citrine's Last Wish. So these will be very important for you and your objectives in the mission. You may see something a little tragic and heartbreaking happening, but you'll have to wait and see. Maybe a certain mineral-loving character will tell you a little bit more about what's going on here.
Well, I'm going to spoil what that mineral-loving character is currently. Dina, can you go to my gameplay? Thank you. So like Reb said, there's going to be a new mission, and it's going to be on Mars, Mirror Defense, as you can see. This will be locked if you haven't done Heart of Deimos, so that will be the prerequisite to access this node. Once you have, Otak is going to want to chat with you a little bit. We're going to go see him just really quickly, and one of the things that this update and this kind of story are going to bring, very similar to Lewis Prey, where, like Reb said, really classic mission acquisition of getting the Warframe, the weapons, which we're going to talk about, but as well, we are doing a vendor-style acquisition as well. So not only can you get the Citrine parts in this new mission and the weapons, but also Otak is going to play a part here in being the vendor, and he will also have all the goodies for a currency that you can acquire in game as well, similar to the Lewis Thrax Plasm. I won't go too far, but you'll see down here we have a little bit of an option to check out his wares. So he will play a part, and he'll greet you with a lovely inbox if you've already played the Heart of Deimos when you log into the game.
Yeah, I guess the community has kind of latched on to the idea of a pity system with some of our new frame and updates, and that's exactly it. If you don't get lucky in the game mode, you can go to Otak, go to Citrine, and you can use the currency to sort of guarantee that you're going to get the content that we're releasing, which will be a new frame and 2 signature weapons, which we can probably talk about right now.
We could, or we could talk about Citrine. So this is the iconic Keith Thompson style Warframe. And this was where Citrine was concepted. I want to say it was Stalactus?
I think so. I think that's what it was.
Stalactus?
I think we roughed in the mesh a little bit, and then we had Marco and Goodine. Yeah, kind of refined it a little bit. Is it Goodine?
We can go to the next one.
So
then we
you
have-
knew the theme off the gate, right? Pablo, you wanted geode, crystals, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I think pretty early on when generally how we do it, we look at a lot of, Keith Thompson has like a bunch of concepts for us, and we literally have like 20 plus there. And I was looking through them, and I was looking at this one, and I always liked this design. I think he did it several years ago.
2019.
Yeah, he did it a long time ago. And every now and then I would look at it and I'd be like, what could that one be? And I've been wanting to do a support frame for a while. You know, it's something that obviously we have a few, but it's generally we tend to do more like all-rounders nowadays. So I want to do a support one, and at the moment it's actually more all-rounder than support, if I'm being honest. But it's coming along really well. We're doing a lot of playtesting at the moment. Pretty exciting.
From art perspective, and now we have kind of the imagination of what her color is going to be. And I had no part in this, okay? These colors were not...
Yeah,
I'm just going to say I think people are inspired by me. No.
So we don't usually do it that way, but I think this is a case where we had to leverage some like really cool tech stuff with how we're going to render and generate all the mineral innards. And when we were designing the original sculpts, it was kind of important for us to, I think, capture some of that almost violent way that the Warframe is being torn apart.
I also have a alternate helmet for her that will be coming.
Ooh, yeah, Marco worked on this. Did a great job.
This is, I believe, called the Kalite helmet. Maybe OG is going to be.
That's right, yeah.
And we also have a couple animations. Now, keep in mind that the mesh used in this animation is not her, and it's not going to come to your game, so don't get excited about
It's how
You'll never see
this.
this game.
You'll never see this.
Just
No.
accept it.
Just
Our
accept it.
animators need shapes to work with, so they make kit bashed frames to every idle animation starts like this in their respective shapes. So enjoy the curse
Enjoy.
and beautiful and innovative animations.
So this is going to be Citrine's idle animation for when she has a rifle. She's, what did you say, crystal sweating or something? Wiping that crystal sweat.
Wiping the crystal sweat, yeah.
Crystal sweat in Warframe, TBD. I don't know. So this is going to be the rifle one. I think the next one is a bow. Yep. So we have a bow idle. Oh,
Yeah.
glamorous! Oh my
Loki
goodness.
is slaying.
Joke.
Loki is
Slaying.
absolutely serving.
Loki, please.
What's up?
And then I think the next one is a pistol idol, where she's telling us to shush. Can we believe? What a savage. Just having none of yours.
Put it over there.
None of your stuff.
Saying, stop requesting Loki female.
You can't have me, stop it.
All the chat.
So when's that coming?
Sorry? No, it's not.
Right.
Well, the animations are, not the mesh. It'll be Warframe.
You're not going
Like
to
a-
share my screenshot?
Oh, Reb
My
has a
beautiful-
screenshot. That's right. Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry,
Come
Reb. She has a
on.
wide screenshot. She'd like everyone to see. It's in there. It's called Citrine.
Dean,
Refresh?
it's in there.
It's in there. Reb might have added it real close to the wire.
I wouldn't do no such thing.
She would not. She would
I
never.
would not.
Pause chop.
But I did.
Pause chop.
Here it
Yay.
comes. There it is.
Oh.
Yay!
Wow, wide.
Deal very early. Whips with whips.
Yep.
Just to be clear, literally those materials went in like an hour before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Citrine will have two signature weapons. She is going to have a shotgun, the Stephlos, which is going to be pack quite a punch, wouldn't you say?
What is that?
What do you mean? What do you know? You're an artist. So
Based
yes,
off the Lotus Pod.
Amazing.
is that your first shot is essentially going to have a little bit of a shorter range, but as you hit enemies, that projectile is going to basically gain life and grow and grow. So what you're going to notice is I'm going to shoot my first enemy, and it kind of hits that second one a little bit and the third, but as I keep hitting them, it's it's going to go farther and farther and farther. So you're going to want to try and obviously group enemies up as much as you can. And this projectile is going to grow as you hit your enemies.
The dawn of time, man has yearned to wield the power of the sun. The Korufel is very, 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 very beautiful. In the Angels of the Zariman update, we added a two-handed scythe grip weapon. But because this is Warframe, the heavy attack in particular is just explosive. So you'll use your normal, two-handed scythe melee attacks. But Megan, I don't know if you can do a heavy attack.
Shall we pick a victim?
Pick a victim. Anyone will do.
How about this Joker? What do you think about him?
Yeah, get him.
Work here.
No.
Okay.
pretty
It transforms into a gunblade and does a projectile attack on heavy. So if you hit your heavy attack button, it transforms into a gunblade. And the whole scythe is animated and rigged. Yeah, it's rigged to collapse into a gunblade, and they did this custom animation for it so that it can transform for that attack. I screamed and was so excited that we were able to do this, and
I think what's on everyone's mind is what the hell was that Warframe in that announcement image? Am I right?
well, if you measure the codpiece
Talking to
curve
yourself.
and you
Right.
compare the codpiece to Rhino's codpiece, you can actually, using cyber codpiece technology, you can collapse the codpiece measurements to deduce none other than it being a Rhino Deluxe skin.
None other. All right, Dean, back to my screen, if you shall.
Oh, that's wild.
We have the Rhino Death Watch skin. Now, I should have prefaced this, if you don't like bugs, I'm sorry. Very buggy vibes, and I mean that visually. Sorry, I'm gonna get clipped.
Unframed.
The joke of, they're riding bugs on purpose.
He's a bug. We wanted to give you a little something in Citrine's Last Wish, and that would be what we're calling Visage Ink. And if you know what that means, face tats.
And I feel like I just got home, and I feel like I just got home, and I feel.
Yes, the art team were able to we wanted to do a new area for players to customize their drifters. As we're working on some content to give drifters more cosmetics, this itself as a new system felt like a little bit of a no-brainer because you can really push the way your drifter looks with these essentially visage inks. A lot of them will be completely movable, scalable. Some of them won't, some of them will, but you can go pretty wild with making your drifter your own.
Very cool.
Yeah. Children are not allowed to get tattoos in Warframe, so.
That's
I think-
now they can see it.
So in there you can see 20% for Tauforge, which is how it works on live right now. We're basically adding what is essentially amounts to a pity system. So if you don't get it 1 week, the next week it will actually be 20% higher, so it'll be 40%, and the next week it'll be 60%, so on and so forth. The math basically averages you will get about twice as many arcane shards. So basically it goes from 20 all the way to 40% if you don't get it in 1 week, then you go 60, 80, and obviously 100.
Our February dev stream is going to be our big Duviri dev stream. We're also going to have more information about 10-year anniversary, what that's going to look like, some exciting things that you can expect.